Hello everyone and welcome to my second squad builder for FIFA 16 Ultimate Team. I promised you guys another one of these as I did one a couple of days ago. So anyway, this one is going to be a little bit more expensive than my previous squad. This one is going to be around 200k right now, and it's going to contain players from the La Liga and from the Bundesliga. So anyway, let's start off with the goalkeeper, and it's going to be Diego Alves from Valencia. He is probably my favorite keeper that I've used this year. As you can see, I played over 100 games with this guy. 88 diving and 88 reflexes as his main stats. But he's 6'2", and he's got the acrobatic save technique, which I like more in my keeper actually. But as I said, I really like him on this game. I got him first week, as you can see, 18th of September when the game got released, and I've used him ever since. He's really good. I really like him. As our right back, we're going to put in Lucas Piszczek from Borussia Dortmund. Very well-rounded stats: 79 pace, 74 dribbling, 82 defending, 80 physical, and 72 passing. He's got high work rate, which I think is actually pretty decent for a right back. Means he gets up and down the pitch pretty well. And as our center backs, we're going to put in Jerome Boateng and in-form Mustafi. These two are fantastic. First off, Jerome Boateng. 79 pace, 87 defending, and 84 physical. He is probably my favorite center back in the game, together with Chiellini. He's also fantastic. Medium work rate, 6'4". I mean, what else can you ask of a defender? Mustafi then. He's a little bit different than Jerome Boateng. 70 pace, 85 defending, and 82 physical. He isn't as tall, but in my opinion, he's got better work rates, low-high. And he's also managed to score 3 goals for me, which is not usual for a defender to score goals for me, but apparently he's pretty lethal in there when it comes to corners. But anyway, as our left back, we're going to go with Jordi Alba from Barcelona. He's absolutely rapid, and he's also probably one of my favorite left backs in the game. There's a Frenchman from Sevilla, Tremolinas, who's actually really good too. But in this squad, I think I actually like Alba more. As I said, he's absolutely rapid. So Piszczek isn't that rapid. So whenever Piszczek gets outpaced, Jordi Alba is kind of there to help him out in the defense. So he's not as strong as Piszczek, but he makes up for that with his pace, I would say. Anyway, first CM we got is going to be Arturo Vidal. He's absolutely fantastic. Look at those stats, well-rounded, just like I like my midfielders. 77 pace, 81 dribbling, 79 shooting, 83 defending, 80 passing, and 83 physical. He's got high work rates, and as I didn't mention in my last squad builder, is in this particular formation, I like one player to be kind of a box-to-box midfielder and then one to be a little bit more defensive. So you got kind of those, or everyone here, because then you have a central attacking midfielder who's more attacking. We got one box-to-box midfielder, and then we got a more defensive player here. But anyway, as I mentioned, Vidal, I absolutely love him. 14 goals and 13 assists in 40 games for me from central midfield position. I really like him. Definitely my favorite box-to-box midfielder on this game. And as our central attacking midfielder, we're going to put in James Rodriguez, who's absolutely fantastic. 78 pace, 85 dribbling, 86 shooting, and 84 passing. He's got 6 more shooting than he had last year, and I can definitely see it. He's really good. As you can see, in 69 games, he managed to score 41 goals and get 30 assists for me. He's my favorite cam on this game. He was one of my favorite cams in FIFA 15. And this year is absolutely incredible, I must say. He's definitely a lot cheaper nowadays, though, because of the market crash. So you can pick him up for probably around 30k, and that's extremely cheap for what kind of player you're getting. Anyway, our other CM is going to be Krychowiak from Sevilla. I packed this guy at the beginning of FIFA, and I'm not planning on selling this guy. He's really good as a CDM. Medium high work rate, 6'1", 82 defending and 87 physical. He's also got 71 pace, which is really good for a central defensive midfielder. And as you can see, 8 goals and 22 assists. He's actually able to supply some balls up to the attackers, but it's mostly been Vidal, but Krychowiak is can get pretty lethal when he gets close to the penalty area, I must say. Anyway, our right winger is going to be Douglas Costa from Bayern Munich, or Bayern München I should say. 90 pace, 86 dribbling. He's absolutely rapid, 5-star skills, that's why I like him. He's a very tricky player, and 10 goals, 7 assists in 40 games is not fantastic for a right winger, but I think it's pretty good for me. I used Cuadrado in the past, and he's not playing nearly as good as Douglas Costa has for me. And he's been really, really good for me. Anyway, left winger is not going to be Ronaldo, it's going to be Konoplyanka, which people like to call the cheap Ronaldo. 92 pace, 84 dribbling, 80 passing, and 77 shooting. I like him a lot. As you can see, I played over 100 games with this guy, so that means that I have to like this guy. 26 goals, 16 assists. Again, it's not the most incredible stats that you've probably ever seen, but he just plays so well. Again, he's absolutely rapid, and those near post shots he does very well, which I think you'll see in the clips to come actually. But our striker is going to be Karim the Dream Benzema. 83 pace, 81 dribbling and 84 shooting, with 75 passing and 74 physical. Pretty decent for a striker. 6'2", medium low work rate, 4-star skill boost, 4-star weak foot. Again, I really like Benzema this year. I started using him, I think, in FIFA 14. I really like him then. I used him in FIFA 15. It was really good. And I really like him here in FIFA 16 too. In 101 games, he managed to get 80 goals and 21 assists. So, he's got pretty much a point a game for me. So, that's pretty good. I really like the squad. As I said, this is the main squad I've been using throughout most of FIFA this year. And, as I said, it's going to be around 200k these days. So, it's definitely not as expensive as it was when I first bought him. Like, James and Benzema both were up to a total of 140k when I first bought them, and that's almost the entire squad. So, anyway, now we're going to move on to some of the goals that I managed to score with this team. So, moving on to the goals, we're going to start off with the defenders here, and Mustafi, as I said, he managed to get a couple of goals for me actually, which doesn't usually happen for my defenders, because corners doesn't go in that often, but here we got a sloppy own goal. But anyway, my opponent didn't manage to clear out the ball there, so Krychowiak hits it top corner. So that's really got some high shot power on him, at least it feels like that. And Konoplyanka on the ball here, and unfortunately wasn't able to put that one away, but James Rodriguez, the main man of the squad, is going to be able to put that one in with his head actually. Here, just doing some nice work just outside the area. James finds the space, and you don't give James that kind of space because he's going to put that one in the back of the net. And here we're going on the counter attack here, and Konoplyanka, as I said, he's really good. He's able to find that space. Here, Krychowiak and James finds that kind of space, but unfortunately wasn't able to put that one away. But I was very fortunate to pick up that rebound, and I was actually in the final of the November Cup. I was able to win both the November Cup and the Champions Shield when I was playing these games. So, anyway, that was actually a really nice work goal there, straight from kickoff pretty much. And I think that was the best goal that I managed to get with James Rodriguez in these games. But I definitely scored nicer with him. That was unfortunate. I wasn't managed to put that one away, but Konoplyanka is there to pick up the pieces and put that one in. Now, what I like to do with James Rodriguez, which you didn't get to see in the clips, is I scored a lot of goals with him. Just shooting it across the keeper, just outside the box, and then shoot it to the right pretty much. And then James just completely does the defenders there, and that is a fantastic goal from James. That is what I'm talking about with that kind of finish. And then he just gives me the ball with Benzema there, and I'm just able to blast the one in. And here we got definitely the, well, I wouldn't say definitely the nicest goals, but Douglas Costa just completely does the defenders here, and here we got the spin, he does the defenders, he shoots it in the back of the net, and I think that actually won me the Champion Shield. And here you can see Champion Shield champions, and as you will see next, the Movember Cup champion. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed it, I will see you guys next time, goodbye!